one cup of coffee to make my headache go away.
Who are you? What have you done with my mother?
Hi, honey. I am your mother. I'm the new healthier mode. If I don't die first. Ow.
Oh, no. What are these?
I thought that it would be easier if I grew my own organic vegetables instead of driving all the way to Center City and buying them at the farm stand.
Ah,
Yeah.
so explain this to me. Explain how it is much easier to farm vegetables than to buy vegetables.
Oh, well, it's two birds, one stone. You see, you reap all the benefits of eating the organic vegetables at the same time you have stress reduction from tending a garden. See? Does that make sense?
No, it doesn't make any sense, Mom, because you have never watered a plant, let alone plant a plant. How can this be stress-reducing?
I'm not so sure, but... Oh, it made sense to me at the time. Your great-great-great-grandparents were dairy farmers in Russia. And, he gave me all the instructions, so, you know.
Yeah, that's so much easier, Mom. I mean, it's so much easier to learn how to farm. But you know what? I just think, you know, it would have been better if we stayed with that agrarian culture. But you know what? Why don't I help you when I get back, okay? Help you, or hinder you, whatever's which.
Why are you going to RJ's?
Because I work there.
But I thought you had a day off.
Well, RJ has this wonderful idea on how to jumpstart his move into the music business.
Oh, that's nice. You want to help your mother up, please?
Sure. Don't you think you are overdoing this?
Me? No, I'm fine. Give me a push.
Okay. How about
Thank you.
I help you later with the lower 40?
It would be wonderful. Thank you. What?
Well, you want to say anything?
What am I supposed to say?
I don't know, something about RJ and the music business.
I think it's very positive. It's great stuff.
Okay, I will. See you later. Don't kill yourself on that thing, and, be careful.
You be careful.
Did you say something?
Me? No. No, just go. Ow. Ow. That's all. Oh, you stupid. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Okay, here we go.
Hi.
Hey, how's Star?
She's still very, very weak, but they've assured me that her blood counts are stable, so there's no sign that she's rejecting the transplanted bone marrow.
Which figures, right? Because Alex's match was very good.
Well, yes, honey, but rejection is always a risk. You can never be sure.
Right, sounds familiar. Can never be sure of anything.
That's life, kiddo.
Thanks. So did they at least let you in the room?
No. It's the usual thing. I had to wave to her through the glass. Did Todd call?
Nope.
Well, you know what? I know he talked to Dr. Sands. I've got to go and do some work. I'm going to be in the solarium, and I'd like you to answer the phone for me, okay? But if Todd calls...
I'll come and get you.
Thank you.
Sure. Mom!
What's the matter?
He's dead.
Oh, no, the poor dear. That rotten bird.
Mom?
Well, now I don't know what to do. I mean, I probably should call Todd, but... I mean, he said not to call him on his cell phone unless it was an emergency.
Does this qualify?
Good evening, Mr. Keneally.
Mr. Monk.
You ready to do some business?
Before I impart any information about Thornhout, I'd like to know the cause of your animosity toward the man. You don't seem to have any particular political allegiance.
Sorry?
Well, don't be. I admire that, but it's clear you loathe the man. Why?
Thornhart deliberately crashed a car into a tree with my pregnant wife sitting right next to him. Killed the baby, damn near killed Blair.
Oh, I'm sorry for your wife's injuries and the loss of your child.
Wasn't my child. It was Thornhart's.
I thought Thornhout was so utterly besotted with his Margaret.
That's why he killed the kid. See, that baby was a major roadblock in his relationship with his Margaret. My kid unfortunately was sick and needed a bone marrow transplant, and the baby that got crushed in the car was a perfect match.
Right.
Yeah. Now I'm gonna make him pay for everything that he did.
Oh, you're not unlike him.
What?
Well, Thornhart's life was shaped by revenge, too.
So Poetry Boy wanted revenge. On who?
Not so fast. I want some proof that you've adhered to your side of our little arrangement. Record of an electronic transfer. Now, how hard would it be to make a mock-up of one of these?
I did everything that we agreed on. I put 500,000 pounds in the account of Solomon Rowe at the Bank of England. Hell, I could get the Queen of England to come down here and tell you about it. You wouldn't believe her. Trust me on this. Neither one of our names are associated with that transaction.
Travel is so expensive.
So's time. Look, if you double-cross me on this, I'll make sure that the authorities on both ends of the Dublin Bay know about your little travel plans.
Well, you double-cross me, and I'll make sure the authorities on both sides of the Atlantic know that you're after Thornhart in your own demented fashion. So we understand each other now, don't we?
Yeah. Now just give me, huh? I'm freezing out here.
Oh, it's lovely.
Well, what can I say? Cold hands, cold heart. Tell me what I need to know about Thornhart. Now. Who did he want revenge on?
Thornhart's family lived on the estate of a rich landowner. They were servants, really. When your man was 17 and his older sister 19, she was seduced and abandoned by the lord of the manor. Alas, she was up the pole, pregnant. So she wanted to go to England for the abortion and begged her brother to go with her, and he agreed.
Yeah, of course, St. Patrick to the rescue.
Well, there were some complications during the procedure, and she died on the table.
You know, Marty said something about... Well, Blair's baby died, and she said that it brought up all these ghosts for Patrick. That must have been what she was talking about. Wait, so what did he do? He go after the guy who knocked her up?
Oh, he confronted him, but, like true blue blood, the swine denied any responsibility. And while Patrick was deciding what to do next, Liam Buckley came to him with an invitation. You see, Buckley had gotten involved with a bunch of wayward lads who were fiercely devoted to the Republican cause.
How do you know all this?
Mutual acquaintances. Buckley and I move in the same circles, but not for the same reasons. Anyway, he told Paddy that he was involved with this bunch of ragtag terrorists, and told him that the swine was on their list.
Like a hit list.
Yes, he was targeted, and Paddy, being wild with rage, agreed to keep tabs on the man's movements and check out his security arrangements.
So he was a spy for a homegrown terrorist group, so what?
He was more than a spy, you see. The rich swine was Lord Whiting of the Whiting Publication Group.
Whiting? Wait a minute. Yeah, a bunch of terrorists blew up his boat, right?
A yacht. Not a boat, a yacht. Ah, they blew him right out of the water.
So Thornhart is a killer.
I mean, it's the middle of the afternoon. How can nobody be in their office?
Mom, what is the vet gonna say anyway? The bird is dead. We know that. Don't look at me.
Well, don't look at me. You big faker.
Oh, you can count on Todd's birds to have a warped sense of humor. You scared us half to death.
Oh, please. Don't try and make it up to us. I got your number now, pal, and we are far less easy to manipulate than that.
No.
We are far less easy to manipulate. Oh, never mind.
Mom, look how cute he is. He's asking us for his forgiveness, right?
He's asking for a smart rap in the beat.
Oh, Mom! Oh, he heart. Maybe you can take me to the prom, huh? Since I ruined everything with Chris by being a virginal retard. Well, I guess I'll feed you now since you're alive.
I trust you will inform me of any more avian emergencies that might arise.
Okay, I'll feed you in a little bit. Okay.
I told you all I wanted to start my own label. You know, to use the club as a springboard for new talent, sign people who weren't already under contract, and make a name for myself in the industry.
Yeah, well, that's why we're here. You said you and Rachel could use a crash course, so I brought you some facts and figures.
All right. Great, great. And we're still going to need those lessons, but, well, since then, someone came up with another idea. How about instead of starting my own label from scratch, I buy into an existing record label?
That sounds like really good thinking, and a lot more practical. What do you think?
Well, I don't know, it has its possibilities, but,
Oh, come on now. Say what's on your mind.
well, if you start from the ground up, you can build a company that follows your standards of recording in terms of quality, method, and style.
Method?
Well, yeah, your choices. Like you want to spend a little extra production money to record the musicians live as a group, instead of taping them one at a time and then putting it together later. I'm sure you might be able to get a cleaner track in fewer takes.
Yeah, but there's no life in it. You see, you get so much more when you have musicians playing off each other. There's just a whole different energy to it, you know? But if you take that away, then the music sounds kind of sterilized. And that's a choice.
All right, so we find a company that makes good choices.
Yeah. I believe you can. What you need is a classy little outfit that's looking for capital and a showcase for its musicians.
Capital I got. The showcase? Well, we're in it.
All right, well, I'll start looking into it. I'll put together a list of choices.
That's great.
Meanwhile, you better plug in every great act you can book and start advertising this place as a premier jazz spot.
I bet you're booked through Christmas.
Why do you want to know?
Well, I'd love for you to come on down here for a week or two as soon as you can, at top pay and heavy promotion, of course.
Hey, listen, to help you, RJ, I play on the street corner for quarter.
All right, can I get that in writing? Listen, Rachel, why don't you show Track where he can refill his cup? I mean, if he's going to be spending time here, he might as well feel at home,
I'll see.
So what's up, Gabriel? I don't want to say any of this in front of Track and Rachel, but even if you do buy an existing record label, you're going to still be facing one major obstacle: distribution.
Well, I understand that distribution is the most expensive end of the business, but I'm prepared for that.
Well, I don't know that you are. You know, if you want your music played on the radio, in music stores and malls, you're going to have to direct your cash into the right hands. There are people who work in distribution, and there are people who control distribution. They're the ones that you need to be compensating.
Well, thanks for not bringing it up in front of Rachel. I mean, her mother already thinks the record industry is the straightest path to hell.
All right, honey. I get it, okay? Great life. This is... Can I stop now?
No! No. You keep going, and when you're done, you'll feel so invigorated. Great. I got something at the health food store, too. It's an energy booster. Better than coffee.
Nothing is better than coffee, not that I can remember.
This is. I'm going to get us some.
Everything a cup of coffee should be. Grown in the Andes, hand-picked. Roasted to bring peak flavor. Sultan coffee brings you more than you thought any coffee could. It brings you true...
You were right, honey. This is great, this exercise.
It is?
Yes.
I love the exercise program now.
You do?
Don't you?
Oh, yeah. I love it. It's absolutely fabulous.
I do.
You like it?
I do.
I'm
I do.
glad
I
you do.
really, really do.
Don't overdo.
No.
Here.
What is this?
This is soy milk soup with quinoa, something's in it.
Ooh, is that good? Yeah, I think, mine's a little hot, though. I think I'm just going to let it sit way back over here, let it cool off.
Oh, you know what? That's probably a really, really good idea. A really, really good idea, because you don't want to drink something hot after you've raised your core body temperature, because it's...
Little trouble?
The quad, just and a little hamster.
Yeah.
But other than that, it's peachy. So, any more family caucuses about your father?
I don't even want to discuss my father. When I think about my old man's bank foreclosing on Linda's uncle,
Yeah?
This does not fit into my stress reduction regime.
Oh.
No. It was just the start of what he was really planning to do in Angel School. I don't want to discuss it.
But then you shouldn't have to.
No.
No.
Did Rachel's, she working with RJ today? Right. Stress reduction. Sure a lot easier than it sounds, isn't it?
Yep.
I'm all for this healthy living. I really am, but we can't eat anything, we can't discuss anything, we can't even have a cup of coffee. But there's always sex. Sex is a great exercise. And it's fun.
I didn't think I'd ever say these words to you in my life, but I have a headache.
So do I.
Look, it's a simple yes or no question. Did Thornhart blow up Whiting on his boat?
It is not a simple question at all.
Well, could you lay it out for me? And hurry, I'm freezing.
Thornhart discovered that Whiting was to cruise the Shannon. He scouted the yacht, found no security to speak of, and he found a place in the hold for Liam Buckley to stow his package.
Which Thornhart didn't plant the bomb himself.
He drove Liam to the docks, and where Liam was to place the bomb. Our Paddy would finally exact his revenge, but it cost him the life of a good friend. The lads weren't as proficient as they liked to believe when it came to building bombs. As Liam was stashing it aboard, it blew. 2 crew members were knocked overboard and injured. Liam was killed instantly, but he took his target with him. Whiting was asleep in his stateroom.
Doesn't sound complicated to me at all. It's exactly what I thought. Thornhart is a murderer. Thornhart is as guilty as his blown to bits pal Buckley. It's premeditated. He was an accomplice. I think you should get the rap for it.
Thornhart only got involved because of his hatred for what Whiting did to his sister. And the cell leaders felt he had acquitted himself satisfactorily. If you'll excuse the expression. After all, Whiting was dead, which was the main objective. Thornhart hadn't assembled the bomb, which was, was a simple affair, plastique and and a kitchen timer, but that explosion caused a lot of unwelcome attention to themselves. So they put him under a deep cover and deactivated him. Sent Patrick off to Trinity in Dublin, where he burrowed into the bookshelves. Poetry and literature were always his main interest, and then he ended up teaching at the college.
So that was the end of it.
No, they tried to reactivate him a few years ago, but he'd have none of it, which was a pity. The boy had a natural inclination for it.
What, being a terrorist?
Well, he was a born leader. He could have taught them a lot.
You sound almost sorry about it.
Professional respect of a sort.
He was on the other side.
Oh, everybody is on my other side.
What, are you some kind of an anarchist?
Exactly. What are you going to do with this story? Take it back to America and publish it?
No. They'll put you and me right in the middle. Besides, it's too dicey. I mean, this case is an old one, and the prosecution rests on you as a witness, and any defense lawyer could discredit you, no problem.
Quite possibly.
Now, if I could, construct something new and have it point to the professor, then I could use all of this to kind of back it up.
Yes, but what do you propose to do?
Oh, I do have a few thoughts on the subject. But I really need some more help from you.
Chris.
Hi. Here,
Oh, thank you. Come on in.
Oh, where did you get this?
It's my Uncle Todd's. We're just taking care of it for a few days.
He's incredible. Does he say stuff?
Well, he definitely does laugh, but I haven't heard him say much.
Jesse, look, I'm sorry about leaving the diner with Lane that night. I'm sorry I hurt your feelings. It's the last thing I ever want to do.
It's okay. Hey, you're here now, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to sit?
Yeah.
Look, it really meant a lot to me with you not getting angry at me and stuff.
For what?
For not making love to you.
I told you I understand that.
Yeah, but you also said you loved me.
I do.
Right. Most guys wouldn't be so understanding.
Well, we have a lot going for us. And we have a long history. And I'm sure that we don't want to lose what we have together.
That really makes me happy to hear you say that. Christian, all I want to do is just go back to the way we were, do all the things we had planned. And maybe you can come with me to my prom next Saturday.
Just, I can't do that. I'm sorry.
Thank you for agreeing to come play at the Indigo. I know it's not the grand official launch, but RJ would like some great music in here as fast as he can make it happen.
That's my pleasure.
I know how tight your schedule is. We're really glad to have you.
Oh, my schedule's not so tight where I can't work in what I want. And as for being lucky, well, I'm the one who gets to spend 2 weeks in Laneview. And although I don't know anyone in town, if I thought there was a chance that a beautiful woman like you might be available, well, I might ask her out for dinner.
Ah, well, my schedule's not so tight that I might not be able to work in what I want to work in. I just have to reschedule my schedule.
Well, I don't want to take you away from anything compelling.
Oh, darling, I don't think you're going to have any trouble in that.
All right. Well, is 8 o'clock too late?
8 o'clock's just fine. Why don't I give you my address?
So, I'll call you tomorrow, the day after, with the lowdown on some possible record labels.
All right. All right, that's cool. Cool, and I want to thank you for the legwork.
Not a problem. Hey, you need a lift to the hotel?
Yeah, I do.
All right.
Listen, I'll see you later, all right?
Bye, dear.
Take it easy.
All right.
That was a brilliant, brilliant idea. Now, look, I gotta go, but I'm gonna call you tomorrow, okay?
No, not so fast. Rachel, I've known Track since he was like this high, okay? And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying he's a bad guy. He's a great guy, and he's even a greater musician. I mean, you should have heard him when he was a 5-year-old, running around doing Wardell Gray's cats. Okay, listen. You might as well learn right now that you cannot fall in with every cat that hits on you.
What's that supposed to mean?
It means that it's going to happen a lot in this business.
Oh, so you're saying that Track asked me out to dinner tonight because he wants to make time with a connection in the business. I think the man asked me out because I'm a splendid, irresistible person.
Well, yes, you are both those things, and that's my point. Make more informed choices. That's all I'm saying is be selective.
Is there something that you want to tell me about Track, something I don't know?
No. I'm just saying that if
Then I select to go out with Track for dinner tonight. You know, I don't know when it was that I fell down this rabbit hole, but something bizarre is happening with my family. Mom, she's working out like she's training for the Olympics, and my uncle now is, acting like my father.
See, that's cold, Rachel. I'm just trying to look out for your heart, okay? Now, as long as you work for me, as long as I live, I'm going to watch out for you.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much. But you know what? I can look out for myself. Thank you.
I'm going to a gallery opening in Philadelphia with Lane.
You're going out of town for the weekend with Lane.
Well, I'm not spending the weekend with her. I mean, yes, I am spending, but you sound like it's about sex. It's not. A friend of Lane's has an opening in a gallery down there. And the owner of the gallery said that he's interested in the kind of work that I do. I can't turn down the chance to meet with this guy. And I couldn't go down to Philly in the week because I have classes. So, I mean, besides, look, I don't even know about the prom. This is the first you're telling me about it. And I've committed to this, so I have to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great if you had a show at a gallery in Philadelphia. What?
I've been thinking a lot about us.
Why do I not want you to say anything else?
Jess, I think that maybe we should see other people. Just look, to me, you'll always, Jessica, I will always love you. It's just that right now, I mean, we're moving in different paths. Just sounds so stupid. It's just that right now, we are at different points in our lives. And I think that it would only be fair to the both of us if we were both free.
I don't want to be free. I don't want to see anybody else.
It's not gonna work for us. Not right now.
Until I grow up.
No, until we both want the same things.
Oh, like sex?
That's not what I mean.
I'm sure it isn't.
Okay, yes, but that's only part of it.
And the other part is that I have to grow up.
No. That's not it. It's not it. Will you at least think about it? About what I said?
Yeah, sure. I'll think.
Sorry about the prom. I'll call you when I get back from Philadelphia, okay? Maybe we could do something Sunday night. I gotta go.
Thanks for the flowers.
Sure.
Jesse, I completely forgot there's a shop. Didn't I just hear Christian's voice? Did he leave already? Baby, what happened?
Was that aerobic or isometric exercise?
That's probably a combination of both.
Oh, wow. Does that mean that I've fulfilled all my exercise obligations for the day?
Exercise obligation? Exercise, yeah, right. That's a fringe benefit. But since when did sex with your husband become an obligation?
Oh, I misspoke.
You bet your resting heartbeat you misspoke.
Where are you going? Are you going to get me a chiropractor, make house calls? Yes.
No, I got to go to the office. There was Hank on the phone. We got a real storm brewing about your client's arrest.
Oh, which one? They all get arrested. That's what keeps me in business.
Ernesto Soto, we have to get together and work on a press release that's not going to offend anybody's sensibilities, including our own.
Oh, you better hope that psychiatric evaluation keeps my client from appearing in court.
Please. Honey.
Yeah.
No more exercise, okay? Gotta go. Hey, well, Rachel.
Oh. Looking good.
Don't mock your stepfather, Rachel. Too easy.
Mom? Do you need some help?
Huh? Did you bring me a chiropractor?
No, I left him at the office. Mom?
Yeah.
About that planting.
Yes.
Can we postpone it till tomorrow?
Oh, yes. Bless you. Woman, far too much energy. It's completely unnatural. Oh.
Oh, honey, I'm so sorry.
Why do I have to feel like this?
Hey, why shouldn't you feel like that?
Thank you. That made me feel a lot better.
Okay. Would you just give me 5 minutes, and then you can go upstairs and have a good old cry? Or you could start now if you want. I just want to ask you a question, okay? If you can't invite Christian to the prom, who in all of Landview would you like to invite?
Ethan Hawke?
I hear he doesn't bathe.
You believe everything you read. Besides, Mom, it doesn't matter because everyone's already been asked. Except maybe Darcy Raines. When he's new in town and nobody really knows him.
Darcy Raines? Boy, that's a name. So ask him.
Mom, I can't do that.
Why not? Where do you know him from?
He's in my English class. I mean, he's a really good writer. And he's really nice. And he's kind of cute.
Hello.
I'll think about it.
No, you're not going to think about it. You're just going to do it. Baby, if you could walk into that family meeting at Ace's and speak your mind the way you did, you can certainly make a call.
No. What I did at Grandpa Ace's is much easier.
Is Darcy's name and phone number on the class list? Okay. right in the drawer. Breathe, Jessica. You're not breathing.
Yeah, who can breathe?
Hello?
Hey, Darcy. This is Jessica Buchanan from your English class.
Yeah, sure. Hi, what's up?
Hey, I was just wondering if... Are you planning on going to the prom?
I wasn't planning to.
Oh. Oh, okay. 'Cause I was just kind of wondering if you wanted to come with me.
Yeah, sure, that'd be great.
Great.
I know where you live. Should I pick you up?
Yeah, I guess that'd be great.
Great. Great.
Great.
I'll see you then.
See you then.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Excellent.
What a shame you couldn't make it, huh?
Okay, you were right. But that is only because you are older than me.
Just a little bit. What?
What am I gonna wear?
Yeah. It's pretty good, huh?
I could handle that. But it'll cost you another 500,000.
Yeah, well, that's only money. I'll give you the same proof tomorrow.
Good enough.
It'll have to be. And then I can go back to Landview and blow Thornhart right out of the water.